Poll showed Donald Trump struggling to get the support of women voters. Consider that women tend to vote in larger numbers than men, and it's quickly clear why he needs to make up ground fast. Last night he tried to soften his image with his wife's speech, although that didn't work out exactly as planned. As I said earlier, conventioneers will hear from some of his children tonight. Adam Riley talked to a number of women at the convention to let them make the case why they think Donald Trump would be the best president for women.
It was a signature moment in the 2016 presidential race. Donald Trump linking tough questions from Fox News' Megyn Kelly to female biology.
You know, you could see there was blood coming out of her eyes, blood coming out of her wherever.
Thanks in large part to comments like that, Trump is struggling mightily with female voters. A new Washington Post ABC News poll shows Trump trailing Clinton with women by 14 points, 52% to 38%, a gap that could be decisive if the election is close. But here in Cleveland, female Trump supporters think plenty of women can still be swayed.
This is the first company that I've ever worked for that I feel like being a woman has had no, judgment on where I can go.
That's Carrie Woolard, the general manager of Trump Winery and a featured personality at the RNC. She says the Trump who went after Kelly and mocked Carly Fiorina's face isn't the Trump she knows. For the record, Trump's wife Melania made a similar case in her RNC speech Monday night.
He's tough when he has to be, but he's also kind and fair and caring.
But that speech's impact has been blunted by allegations of plagiarism. There is another argument you'll hear female Trump backers make. Women want to be safe, and Trump can satisfy that need in a way Clinton can't.
My children are my priority. I'm afraid to have grandchildren in this environment. That's not right. And I'm not alone, and many women feel that way. And Donald Trump is the answer to that. Hillary Clinton, it'll be more of the same plus, a lot more.
Still, you do get the sense, talking to Republican women, that some of them are supporting Trump reluctantly. When I asked Mass GOP Chair Kirsten Hughes why women should back Trump, she said this.
I think the themes of the convention so far are really some of the reasons that women should be supporting Republicans this year. Yesterday's theme was security, making America safe.
So I pressed her. Do the things Trump has said to and about women during the campaign still make you wince a bit?
Absolutely. I mean, there are certainly quotes or comments that he's made that I have problems reconciling in my mind. But at the end of the day, the message is more important than the messenger, and you have to look past the person sometimes who's delivering those remarks.
The good news for Trump is that there's still plenty of time to try to close the gender gap. Then again, there's also plenty of time to make it worse.
Adam Riley joins me now. Hey, Adam, you were just talking to Kirsten Hughes, the chair of the state party. When she was here last week, I asked her if she supported Trump, and she said, I support the party's nominee. Has that changed at all or no?
It doesn't sound it to me. I mean, my take is that she supports Trump as a deeply flawed vessel for the Republican message. I don't think Kirsten would put it that way, but I think that's a fair assessment.
You know, what Kirsten seemed to say to you and that woman before is this whole security mom appeal of the tough guy, Donald Trump. But it seems to me what the Trump campaign has been saying all along, the most dramatic appeal we can make to women is on the economy. Tonight is economy night. Is that where the laser-like focus on women's going to be, or what?
I think it's going to be both. And Kirsten, we didn't include it in the package that people just saw, but she referenced both of those issues. My sense, and you and I have talked about this over the course of the campaign, is that one reason that both Trump's and Sanders' messages resonated so much is that people are not satisfied with the economic status quo, with globalization, outsourcing of jobs. I feel like, and I'm not basing this on quantitative analysis, like security and safety, domestic and international, and where they converge, has become more of a point of emphasis for Trump in recent months, and the economy's receded a little bit. But you're right. Tonight we'll reinsert that into the discussion.
You know, Adam, one of the narratives before you went to Cleveland was we're going to have violent protests and we're going to have police who overreact. We've seen neither of those things so far, have we?
No, we haven't seen it at all, and I'm really happy that we haven't. It made me a little apprehensive going here, and I don't think I was the only one. But I have been speaking with an individual from Amnesty International who's here to watch the protests. This guy told me yesterday and again today that all the protests they've seen have been peaceful, which is noteworthy in and of itself. And he had high praise for the Cleveland police, saying that they have shown restraint and allowed the protesters to do what they have a constitutional right to do. Now, we do have 3 more nights ahead of us. Maybe something will change, but hopefully it won't, because it's nice to have it as peaceful as it is. And I think, I think it's good for the country as a whole if it stays that way.
It is, and good for you as well. Adam Riley, it's great to talk to you. I appreciate your time.